All right. So I can say, for the past, few weeks, we've been having some pretty good, showdowns in the lightweight division. We had, the shocking upset with Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos. All right, he walks off as the new champ. He beats Teofimo Lopez. Then we had Devin Haney, the dude who he just couldn't seem to keep his stomach tight. Man, you got to keep them bad boys tight. You got to keep your abs and everything tight. Man, my man Diaz kept hitting him in that soft belly. You seen Devin Haney fold over like a damn lawn chair. All right, so we had that fight. That was like when last week, right along with Tank Davis, okay, versus Isaac, the Pitbull. Isaac Cruz, okay, which was a pretty good fight. A lot of people said that fight was controversial. A lot of some say Tank lost, others say he won. Looks like to me he won. All right. Then just last night we had Teofimo Lopez versus Richard Commey. Now, big story is, or the shocking news is, okay, after all this right here was said and done, George Kambosos he claims the Lineal champ. He know he's not undisputed, but he claims Lineal championship in the lightweight division. Now, I'm about to read this. What is the meaning of Lineal champion? All right, in combat sports, where champions are decided by a challenge. The lineal championship of a weight class is a world championship title held, okay? Initially by an undisputed champion, okay? He's not undisputed yet, okay? He doesn't have Devin Haney's belt. All right, now, and subsequently by a fighter who defeats the reigning champion in a match at that weight class, okay? Now he may have an argument here because, all right, it's also the man who beats the man, okay? Also, you become lineal that way, all right? Now, when they say reigning champion, I believe that Vasil Lomachenko was the, reigning champion when he had lost to a Teofimo Lopez, okay? But Teofimo, he never claimed lineal champion. He was just talking about undisputed, all right? I mean, I'm pretty sure Teofimo Lopez was the reigning champ at 135. Okay, I mean he got some pretty good names. He done some pretty good stuff at at super featherweight by beating up on Guillermo Rigondeaux. Okay, but Guillermo Rigondeaux, he wasn't from that division. But anyway, that was at super featherweight, so that don't count. Okay, Jorge Linares, Jorge Pedraza, Luke Cam, Anthony Corolla, then Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can say he was the reigning champion at 135. Vasil Lomachenko, that is, until he met up with Teofimo. Then he lost against him. Now, my man Devin Haney didn't face any of these guys. Okay, he did face Jorge Linares, but that was like well after Lomachenko beat him and everything. And was Linares either a champion? Mm-mm. So no. So and then Luke Campbell. Okay, so yeah. All right. So it's the man who beat the man. Teofimo. I mean, Vasil Lomachenko was the reigning champion at at that time. He ran into Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez ended up taking, ended up defeating Lomachenko, took the WBA, the IBF, and the WBO. He wasn't undisputed, but he was reigning, okay, like they said. So I guess that did make Teofimo Lopez a lineal champion. And till let me see, he had lost to George Kambosos. Man, so he was he was only a lineal champion for a year. Damn, he lost a lot. Man, he wasn't that champion in a while. Now, moving on with this. Okay, um, man, this is something big. Okay, this is something pretty big that this guy is saying, or his fans are saying. All right, with him being considered a lineal champion. But anyways, a lot of people, right, when I was watching the fight with Richard Commey and Vasily Lomachenko, a lot of people was stating that the way Vasily Lomachenko is beating the snot out of Richard Commey, there's no way that George Kambosos can handle my man's Vasily Lomachenko. Let me shoot that down right quick. Let me shoot that down right quick. All right. I am a big fan of my man's Vasily Lomachenko, but what you have to understand is that styles makes fights. Okay, styles makes fights. All right. Uh, George Kambosos and Richard Commey are two different people. Okay, they don't have the same mind frame. Okay, George Kambosos, he knows how to measure, he knows how to let off. Okay, his timing is way better than a Richard Commey's. Okay, Richard Commey, his footwork and everything's all, he put all his weight on his front foot, something like what Trinidad used to do, and that throws you off your game. His counter punch and everything was all off, all slow. Hey, George Kambosos, it's a totally different, totally different beast. Okay, totally different animal. All right, two different styles. All right, so I would say George Kambosos and Teofimo Lopez. I mean, I'm sorry, Vasily Lomachenko will be a good fight. All right, I mean, I doubt if he Vasily Lomachenko beat up on, George Kambosos the way he did Richard Commey. Two different fighters. Okay. Anyways, though, but I just can't wait to see what's going to happen. Who's going to be next with George Kambosos? Is it going to be, Teofimo Lopez? I mean, I'm sorry. Is it going to be Vasily Lomachenko or a Devin Haney? And if it is a Devin Haney next, man, you better learn how to tighten that stomach, because that's the main thing that George Kambosos saw in you. Okay, you don't know how to keep your body tight. You know what I mean? And Diaz, he recognized that as well. That's why you kept getting hurt to the body. All right, but yeah, whether it's going to be Devin Haney or a Teofimo, we already know Gervonta Davis is not in the mix, because neither is Devin Haney or George Kambosos a TMT boxer. Okay, they're not with Mayweather Promotions. All right, they're gonna keep my man's Gervonta Davis in house. So, anyways, that's my take on this. And this is CMD Boxing Reports, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.